CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the chicken is here. Welcome back to another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, the long-awaited, highly anticipated, often duplicated but never replicated day 1 path for season 81. So we're gonna go over your starting path, guys, and just get you off on the right foot. Go over what makes sense versus what doesn't. You guys haven't already, I appreciate it if you throw the code chicken in the shop if you're gonna grab instant training or diamonds or anything for the season. And don't forget to subscribe. You want to stay up to date on everything season 81. All right, let's go. So, Grenadier Strike. Now, this season touts the fact that it's about Grenadiers, right? They wanted their time in the sun. And I think at least 2ER, they do a good job of making them viable. But it really depends on how many defenses that you want to pick up. This tree overall, if we look at the key costs kind of towards the end, that's typically how we can gauge whether the tree is expensive or not. And if we look at most of these nodes, they're not expensive at all. So, actually, they've got a 50 building health. I would say it's a fairly average tech tree. I think most players that play the tree will get to the end, especially if you can skip this engine and get 150 keys. So, all that means you have to be a little less mindful about saving. You can get a little bit more win now stuff, which is kind of nice. I played last season in kind of a win now mindset and figured out later, which is typically not the way you want to play warships. Typically, you always get you always win in the long run a lot easier and a lot more by saving your keys and stuff. But anyway, so what's good at the very beginning? The thing is, it's all good. I honestly think that unlocking every single node at 2ER is going to be a good move, except maybe this multi-node we can probably skip for now. And maybe Rifleman, because mines, everyone's going to have mines, and even if the smart move is to skip them, everyone else is going to have them. So running Rifleman with mines everywhere and no troop health sounds like a really bad time. Probably the same for Warriors. I think mines are going to be an extremely good pickup. That's interesting because we've got our new skin on that screen, which is cool. But yeah, so Grens might be the safe play. It might evolve into something else, but either way, I think definitely mines, definitely mortars, going to be good pickups. And then we can probably, I think the safe bet is mines, mortars, troop damage, 3ER. I think that's the safe bet. Max out your Grens if you're not sure about the Warriors, because sometimes they can be a waste of upgrade tokens. This is a 3-week season, so the chest values, they're all going to be the same. If we go and look at just a quick run through here, 15, 16, 18, 20, and then 22, and 25, I believe, for Legendary. It's been a while since I opened a Legendary chest, but yeah, so I think that's the safe play. Now, once we get moving ahead, we should look at 3 and 4ER just as points of like what we want to get to. So we got all these heroes right away. The heroes are very expensive. 42 keys, 42 keys, 42 keys. I don't think any of them are going to be a major benefit except maybe Everspark at the very beginning. So we can probably skip that for... Again, it depends on what we're using. If we're using Bullet... Or sorry, if we're using Warriors, maybe Bullets can be really good. There's also no Seekers in this tech tree. I don't think. I didn't see any Seekers in the sneak peek. I think I forgot to mention that. It was kind of a hard one to cram all the new stuff into one sneak peek. But yeah, there's no Seekers, no Bombardiers. So yeah, the troop selection is going to be weird this season. Now, if we keep moving forward here, we also have explosive drones. Now, I talked about this potentially being a thing. We also have to unlock them, so everyone's going to have them. It's not like you're going out of your way for them. And if they can take out an engine room by themselves, because we also have to have smoke, that could be interesting. And I believe they also scale with troop damage, which we'll also have too. So, yeah, you could smoke an explosive drone, one engine, and then warrior rush the other two. That could be a thing. We've also got all 3 mines, so there's going to be a crap load of mines out. And we have rocket launchers too, so it really just depends. It depends. I think Grens are going to be the safe bet. Warriors are explosive drones, more so leaning towards the win right now. Upgrade these, and I think Rifleman we want to keep on the back burner for right now, because I don't see them with 3 packs of mines and no troop health. I don't see them being very useful at all, unless you're using Everspark or a hero to clear all the mines and then just kind of take everything down with Rifleman as you go, and maybe explosive drones. Explosive drones will take out mines, but they're really bad at it because they freeze for like a couple seconds when they land. So they're not like critters where they like run out and space out and walk over everything. They just kind of sit there and clump up and just, you know, they'll take out whatever mines you initially throw them on. So 4 ER, we also got this multi-notes. We could have 90 troop damage to begin with, which is a lot of troop damage. But no troop health at all. So after 4 ER, I think this is really going to be the game-changing node, because not only do we have shock bombs maxed out, we've got max barrage and max artillery, all for the cost of 26 keys. So I'll just quickly show you what that actually looks like, just so everybody is totally for sure. So if we'll just unlock. We'll kind of go along this path, and it'll give a better idea of what we want to unlock. Now, I don't know exactly in terms of tokens what we want to upgrade things to. We can go here just to get, you know, just some basic stuff. And like I said, definitely mines. And I do think we want mortars as well, especially if we're using grenadiers. Warriors, troop damage. We can max that bad boy out, and then go to 3 engines. It's gonna glitch to the map, and then we can go Gren boost, DBD. So again, very defensive opening. Now the thing with explosive drones here is when we go to upgrade them, they get very expensive. 632, 1 million. I think those tokens are gonna be a lot better off spent in barrage than explosive drones. Then we could go here, probably want this, definitely want these guys. Whoops. And I think we'll skip rockets for now. They might be really good, so maybe just hold on and wait. Anyway, so here's 4 ER. And then once we go back over to this node, whatever you pick here does come maxed out. So we now have barrage at the 1440, the complete max level. So same thing for artillery, and then same thing for shock bombs. So after that, we've got flamethrowers and building health and bunkers. So it does get, even if you're rushing to the offensive stuff, 4 ER does get really defensive. So I think we're in for a bit of a fizzle fest at the beginning, guys. Hopefully it's not just a slow roll, grind it out with slug it out with Grens, but maybe it will be. I mean, the season is named Grenadier Strike, so it's going to be interesting to see how things play out. So there it is, guys. There's your day 1 path. Gave you a few different options depending on how you want to play, but for the most part, I think that's going to be the safe path. So let me know what you guys think down below. Appreciate you. And let me know your path down below in the comments as well. And we'll catch you next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.